Yeah, it's your man Diggy Smalls from the Chaos Crew, the best commentator on all of YouTube. Yeah, I said it, but you know I'm right. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.
What's going down, everybody? It's your man 3-Piece, Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you could call me Diggy if you like. And welcome to my best LMG for Black Ops 2 video. I generally wouldn't do the whole LMG thing because I'm not an LMG guy. I never really have been. You know, when you run with an LMG, you gotta kind of slow down, back off, pace yourself, and I'm more of a give me an SMG, let me rush the enemy, get right up in their face and in their spawn. And with the LMG, you got like cement shoes on and you run all slow and sluggish and stuff. But I got a lot of requests for the best LMG and the best sniper and stuff like that, so I'm definitely doing the best LMG. As you can see, I may or may not do the best sniper. I haven't decided yet, but I guess you'll just have to wait and see. Also, people were complaining in the other videos like, oh, well, this video is not legit because he didn't include the fire rate or this or that or whatever. So in this video, I went way more in depth. I included the fire rates, the clip sizes, like the damage, like everything. I mean, you can't, I don't think there's anything for you to complain about. At least I would hope not. I'm sure you guys will figure out something to complain about and leave in the comments, because that's what a lot of people do because they're stupid. Like in the AR video and in the SMG video, they're like, oh, he's playing against bots, even though I have a giant annotation saying that I'm playing against bots because I got the game early and the multiplayer servers weren't on yet, so there weren't any real people to fucking play against. But people still put it in the comments that I'm playing against bots, even though I fucking said so. So either A, they can't read, or B, they're just stupid. Maybe both. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get right down into the best LMG for Black Ops 2. Okay, up first we have the MK48, which is unlocked at the default creative class of level 4. It fires at 600 rounds per minute, 720 if you throw on rapid fire. The magazine size is a 100 round magazine, 135 rounds if you throw on extended mags. The run speed, which is standard for all LMGs, is 90%. Of course, you're going to run a little bit slower because it's heavy. The knife speed is also standard at 1.5 seconds. The bullet damage is going to be 49 at its highest and 30 at its lowest, which is the highest damage of all the LMGs. 1.2x headshot multiplier and a empty reload time of 7.99 seconds and 7.97 seconds, assuming you have at least one bullet left in the gun. Now, another thing that's pretty much standard for all the LMGs is the hipfire is going to be absolutely atrocious. All of them, the hipfire is all over the place. You're not really meant to hipfire too much with LMGs. I'm sure if you put a laser sight on it, it would probably help quite a bit, but you're still probably not going to be hipfiring with LMGs all that much. So I'm sure that's why the hipfire is quite large, because they do so much damage and they kill so quickly that if they had a really tight hipfire spread, they would just be way OP. So as far as the MK48 goes and the recoil and everything, I'm going to put this at a 4. It's pretty much standard. It's kind of like baseline. There's another LMG that's much worse and 2 other LMGs that are better. So I'm going to put it at a 4 because it's definitely manageable and it's not that bad. Also, the fire rate's pretty solid at 600 rounds per minute, and it's going to kill at 3 shots across the board. Now, this is actually the only one that's 3 shots infinite, which means that no matter where you are, it will kill them in 3 shots, no matter how far away. However, when you get really far away, you can't really see what you're shooting at, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so up next we have the QBB LSW, my least favorite out of all the LMGs. This is also unlocked at the level 4 creative class. It's the highest rounds per minute at 900, 1200 with rapid fire. The mag size is a 75, 100 with extended mags, standard run speed of 90%, and knife speed of 1.5 seconds. The bullet damage is quite a bit lower, probably because the higher fire rate of 35 at its highest, 20 at its lowest. It does not have a headshot multiplier. It's 1.0, which means that if you hit him in the head or the toe, does not make a difference. It's going to take the same amount of bullets to kill regardless. The empty reload time is going to be 4.60 seconds and 3.72 seconds, assuming that you have at least 1 round left in the gun. You know, it shortens that reload animation. Now, once again, the hipfire is going to be complete garbage, but when we get to like the medium short range and then like the medium long range, the recoil on this is absolutely horrible. It gets a 2 out of my 1 to 5 scale. It's the worst out of all the LMGs. I also do not like the iron sights. They're just kind of ugly, and I don't know. I just don't like them. I mean, if you like them, that's fine, but I just personally, I don't like them. I think they're ugly, and even though this has the highest fire rate, I still don't think it's I think it's the worst LMG simply because the recoil and the damage. It's 3 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots, 4 shots, whereas all the other LMGs are 3 shots across the board. And then when you get to that kind of longest range, it's actually 5 shots, but at 5 shots, you're barely going to be able to see them anyway, and who's going to be trying to take 5 shots at someone that they can't even see? So for me, the LSW gets like last place. This one here is my favorite. This is the LSAT unlocked at level 13. 720 rounds per minute, 900 with rapid fire. This is the second highest compared to the LSW as far as fire rate goes, with the 100 on the mag size, 135 with extended mags, 90% run speed, 1.5 second knife speed. The bullet damage is 40 and 24. The headshot multiplier 1.2x, and the reload time empty is going to be 7.01 seconds and 6.91 seconds as long as you have a bullet left in the magazine or in the chamber. Once again, hipfire, standard for all LMGs, is going to be completely garbage, but the reason this is going to be my favorite out of all of them is, as you're about to see here, the recoil at like medium short and medium long range is actually very good. At medium short range, it's pretty much a laser beam, as you'll see here. I wasn't able to do the overlays and everything because these maps actually, quote unquote, kind of heal themselves. As you can see, the hipfire is actually kind of healing itself. But basically, as you can see there, most of the bullets basically went in the same very, very tight grouping. And then the further away you get, I mean, of course, it's going to spread out a little bit, but it's still very good. I mean, if there was a person there, you're going to hit most of the shots. And since it only takes 3 to kill them, they would have been dead a long time ago. So the further away you get, yeah, there's more recoil, but it's not bad. And this is also going to be 3 shots across the board. At its longest range, it's 4 shots, but the test that I did where it took 4 shots, I could barely even see what I was shooting at, so you're probably not going to get into those kind of engagements very much. Now, the hammer is the last LMG that you unlock at level 37. This is going to take second place for me. It's a 600 rounds per minute, 720 with rapid fire. The mag size is going to be 75, 100 with extended mags, run speed standard 90%, knife speed standard 1.5 seconds. The bullet damage is also the same as the LSAT at 40 and 24 with a 1.2x multiplier. The reload time is actually one of the better ones. I mean, it's not quite as fast as the LSW, but I don't like that gun anyway, so it doesn't matter. At 4.79 seconds and 4.19 as long as you have 1 round left in the gun. Once again, the hipfire is going to be pretty much trash. The iron sights on this aren't that bad. They kind of remind me of the Scar. I don't think they're the greatest. To be honest, no matter which LMG you use, I would really recommend using like a red dot or especially an EOTech sight. I prefer having a sight running LMGs. I don't run them very often, but when I do, I would run a sight on it just because, you know, it doesn't have fast mags. You don't need extended mags generally. I mean, that's a lot of bullets. Now, as you can see, as the recoil patterns here, it's actually pretty good. The further away was actually a little bit better than the LSAT, but the reason that I picked the LSAT over the hammer, even though they're the same amount of, you know, shots to kill and everything like that, is the LSAT actually is 120 rounds per minute faster. The recoil is about the same, and it actually, you know, the LSAT has 25 more rounds per magazine, so I do like the extra ammo and things like that or whatever. So first place for me is going to go to the LSAT. Second place is going to go to the hammer. Third will be the MK48, and fourth, the LSW. And the only reason the LSW takes fourth place as far as I'm concerned is simply because there's only 4 LMGs. If it was up to me, the LSW wouldn't even be on the list. Just compared to all the other LMGs, the LSW just isn't good in my opinion. Just because the fire rate's higher doesn't mean it's better. The iron sights are really ugly. It takes a lot more bullets to kill compared to the other ones. The recoil is atrocious. So that's pretty much that. Now, once again, these are my opinions. If you like the LSW, be my guest. Go out and run around with it. You know, have a good time. Like I said, these are just my opinions. And with all the stats and using the guns and everything like that, I feel like the LSAT is the best. Second place would be the hammer. Third, MK48. And fourth, the QBB LSW. But like I said, you guys go out, you play with them. Throw on whatever different attachments you like to run, different classes, things like that. Have a good time. Throw on a laser sight and just run around hip firing the whole time. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't make a difference to me. Whatever you do, don't use a target finder because only douchebags use target finders. And don't be a douchebag. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully this was informational to you. I went a little bit more in depth because some people were complaining about not having the fire rates and this and that and whatever. So I went really in depth, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and hope it wasn't too boring for you, all these statistics and everything. And I hope it helped you out. This has been your man, Pro Pro Diggy from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.